Yeah, so the van's pretty much empty now.
Don't
Hi ho!
they don't worry about these things.
Bye birds. It's boarding. But I'm in bye! So obviously, if I'm going away for 2 months, I have to put my van somewhere, and it's winter. So my priority today is to get as many of the soft furnishings out of here as possible. I've got 2 more nights before I go, so the first one will be in the van still, and the last one will be at my mum's house before I leave. Yeah, so I want to make sure everything's clean before I put it away in my storage. So I need to clear out all of the food and everything I've got in here and just double check that anything that stays is either in a sealed container or was in a sealed container. The reality of not seeing pudding for 2 months is just set in. I'm feeling a bit emotional actually. I'm a little sidekick. Come here.
Give me a kiss.
Give me a kiss. Holiday bag. Perishable food. Let's see if I can concoct something today to use that up. Took Puds for a nice walk around the park, and every day more and more people reaffirm my rationale for not wanting to be part of this society. Oh, honestly. My last soft furnishings drop off, emptying out my van, apart from my duvet, which I'll do on the day that I leave, but I'm lucky enough to have some dry understairs storage for all that kind of stuff, but it's actually quite exciting now. I love not having many belongings with me, so I find travelling, I'm only travelling with hand luggage for 2 months, so I find it really liberating. I'll show you how I managed to squeeze 2 months worth into a carry-on bag though. So I'm kind of almost there now. I've just got the final few bits. I've just laid out all the stuff that I'm taking with me. I thought it might be quite interesting to show you how I managed to take 2 months worth of stuff in hand luggage. Rucksack I bought, it's EasyJet sized hand luggage. I'm going British Airways, flying out, which is slightly bigger, so that's not going to be a problem. 5 trousers and dresses, and a pair of shorts. Pairs of knickers, obviously all my work bits. 7 little tops, 3 long sleeve tops, shower towel, beach towel, 2 bikinis, gym stuff. Here I've got a shawl because one of the places I'm staying I need to have my own sleeping stuff because it's a retreat. I'll tell you about that later. But I've also packed a cushion cover because if I need to I can put some stuff in that and take it on the flight with me, but it's also when I need to provide my own bedding. I've got myself a pillow, nightie, a couple of pairs of flip-flops, power pack, neck pillow for the flight, padlock for any hostels, my bum bag with all my documents in, drinks, water, and then my wash stuff. So hardly any liquids here. Conditioners are liquid obviously, but shampoos a bar, medication, mosquito spray, hair oil, coconut oil for face and body, soap, which is a bar. Actually that's my only liquids. They may consider coconut oil as a liquid, which is fine, all under 100 mils. The $1,000,000 question, is this going to fit? So everything's gone into the bag. So it's got everything that I need in there. It's quite heavy. It needs to be, I think it's 7 kilograms, so I need to weigh that and check. But I don't think they'll worry about that. I'll be wearing my trainers so I can still train while I'm out there. Essentially my baggage for 2 months. So this is it. Just these 2 months, and then I have a bag while I'm there to use for the beach or whatever as well. Nice and compact. I made sure that when I packed all the clothes, I packed everything. I don't need anything particularly warm. I've got 2 long sleeve warm tops that I'm wearing on the flight. So everything that I packed in here, I packed it was sort of silky or really small. There. So the main reason for me taking just hand luggage, apart from the fact that's how I always travel, and I don't need anything else, so there's no point. But my connecting flight from Singapore, so I'm going from Heathrow to Singapore and then Singapore to Bali, and I've literally got an hour connection, or an hour and a half I think it is, from when British Airways lands to when I have to get to the second flight. So the third reason, so I'm going to be going from Bali to Thailand to Cambodia. They're like budget airlines, and it's like literally twice as much to hold luggage as well. So there's so many reasons not to, and it's just less stuff for me to worry about, and I have no sentimental attachment to any of it. So the only thing I'd probably be concerned about is my laptop. If I lost that, everything else can give a shit. So yeah, just keeps it neat, nice and simple, just to have minimum stuff. I've just done a big check of weight, baggage allowances and things like that for my different flights, and I think I'm going to be okay. Might have to put on some of the clothes before I get on a flight, but you know. Yeah, so the van's pretty much empty now. All the soft furnishings have gone apart from the duvets. I'm using that at my mum's tonight, but then everything else is pretty much gone. So yeah, it's a bit weird, like leaving my home for 2 months, but yeah, I'm really excited now. It's getting close. Some of you may recall a product demonstration that I did of the Hitway VK5 foldable e-bike. Well, they liked it so much, they've sent me another one and want me to review that one as well, or really do a bit of a product demo. Unfortunately, I've got one day, today's my last day before I go off to Asia for 2 months, so I'm going to film it today, but it means that I'm not going to edit it for a while. Yeah, so this might randomly pop up in the middle of my Asian videos, but that's my job for today, my last minute panic before I leave. Yes, please. It's really heavy. It's job. Quickly throw together a drawstring bag for my wash stuff. My mum has a lot of fabrics. This is probably about 1%. This material is from a designer called Kaif Facet, apparently, so mum tells me. So I'm gonna have a designer bag. Today is the day that we're off, so I'm having some last minute cuddles with the puds. Not seeing enough for ages. Bye!
See if you can find any crows and lots of it.
Bye, birds. You don't care, do you?
Not really. Don't.
Bye, home.
They don't worry about these things.
Bye, birds. Bye, birds. Bye, home. Oh, I'm gonna miss her so much. My little baby, my little sidekick.
Love was holding all the cards and always kept me in the dark. I never thought I could shake this heartache until I saw your light, and it's got me feeling like life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest time.
Due to arrive in Singapore's first stop in about 2 minutes, half an hour. That's going to give me an hour and 10 minutes to get to my connecting flight, which is in a different terminal. I'm stressed now. So I've had to get a bus to the next terminal and still have to go back through security. I think I've got like 45 minutes now. So I've had to catch a shuttle bus to the next terminal, which is an 18-minute drive. The only saving grace is the next flight is currently showing that the gate's not open, so I'm hoping it's been delayed. It's boarding. Got to get to the gate. Oh my god. I haven't been to the toilet for about 5 hours. I've been needing to go. There's not been an opportunity. Not going to be again for a little while. 6-minute walk. Brilliant. Oh my god. Literally the last couple of people going out and I've just pegged it. I'm sweating. I've got all my extra clothes on. So I didn't have to pay for an extra bag. That was actually so stressful. I feel really emotional now. I can't believe I made it.
And in my darkest times, you got me feeling like life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah.
Oh my god, the harassment is just unreal. So it took about an hour and a half to get out of the airport. The organisation is absolutely horrendous here. Anyway, I don't mean to be miserable. I'm just really tired. It's like over 24 hours of travelling now. 19 hours of just sitting in a seating position. I just want to go to sleep. But I'm in Bali! I think there must have been about at least 60 guys approaching me on this just under a 2-mile walk. It's been quite stressful, but it's a beautiful place. I've seen a couple of huge cockroaches as well. I'm looking forward to seeing this place in the daylight. I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Life is good.